楽しみにしてるぜ。
Welcome back, REVLs, back again for another week of the Grow Your Muscles series. Now there are only 2 weeks left this week and next week. So this week we are going to be getting straight into legs. So the first exercise here is Bulgarian split squats. Now the aim of this exercise is to bring up any lagging muscles you might have in your legs, make sure they're as strong as each other and one isn't being left behind. So here we're going for 8 reps in each leg, so you do one leg at a time, then to the other leg, really builds up some good power. And you want to get as low as possible, trying to hold it there for a little second on your rep, bring it back up with a nice explosive push, squeezing the muscles as you're coming up to get the full effect from the workout. Now I enjoy this workout, especially for one of the first exercises, as it really does kind of bring a good wear to the muscles, but you know, you can really perform it well. So the second exercise here, I don't really do this one a lot, but I've been getting into it, and as I'm doing it I feel like it's growing different parts of my legs, just because they might be parts and muscles that I wasn't working in my other exercises. So this is going to be stiff leg deadlifts. Now the aim here is obviously to keep your back straight as you're doing this. Nice stiff legs, try and get as low as possible, bring it up through your lower back, and you're really going to feel it on your hamstrings and your calves as you're coming up. So you're going to hold the weight, go down, try and get as low as possible, hold it there, bring it back up nice and slowly, making sure your back is straight, and you're going to bring a good burn to those hamstrings and calves. Really stretch the muscles and squeeze the muscles as you're coming through to get the full desired effect. Now for the third exercise here is going to be squats. I usually start off with squats just because this is the exercise you tend to go the heaviest in your legs. If I start off with squats and I go really heavy, by the end of my leg session I'm too tired to do most of the other sets, and I really find that it doesn't work well. But obviously with squats here, everyone knows, you load up the bar, be under it, make sure your back is straight, you're coming parallel with your legs as you're coming down, nice, slow, really stretch out the muscles, bring out the bum, you know, really good for the glutes, and you're going to bring it back up, squeeze those muscles as you're coming up, and this is excellent for full body as well, burning a lot of fat, working the upper body, not just the legs. Now for the fourth exercise is Smith machine calf raises. Just because you can tend to load up the bar on each side, so it's really heavy, and you can get like a real nice deep push standing on one of the boxes like I am, all the way down, all the way up, getting a good squeeze. You can really load it, good for your calves, because everyone knows calves are, it's that muscle that doesn't ever want to grow. You know, everyone gets teased for having small calves. Mine aren't the biggest. This is why I want to try and work them, you know, once or twice a week, really trying to stress them out every time you do this till failure, at least, just so you're getting the maximum growth in your calves. So for the fifth and final exercise here is going to be the superset. You know, I tend to do a superset every week just to really get a good burnout for the end of your session and finish off your muscles that you're working. So here we're doing lunges, and then we're going to go into dumbbell squats. Now this is great because you really can feel it, especially after the whole session where your legs are really worn out. So you start off with the lunges, alternating the legs. You're going to go for about 8 in each leg. Once you finish this, you're going to grab the dumbbell, hold it close to your chest. You're going to come down and try and get as parallel or even below as possible. Try and hold it there, get a good squeeze on the way back up, and repeat this for your desired effect. And this is really going to finish off your legs, especially as the lunges and the squats are working different parts of your legs, and they've all been blasted throughout the whole session anyway. So this is just a great finish towards your set. Now the reason I didn't say, oh, you want to do 3 sets to 10-12 reps of this, because, well, I definitely say stick to 3 sets. I tend to do 3 sets of everything I'm working for at the moment, unless there's specific things for cutting or bulking, etc. But the rep scheme, you know, it is designed to build muscle and add strength. So certain people might do more reps on one exercise and do less on the other, whereas, you know, the first exercise I was doing about 8 reps in each leg. And then for the calf raises I was doing 15 just because I'm trying to burn them out the most. Squats I'll always do 12, but then I tend to add weight on the bar, so I'll always decrease the reps as I'm increasing the weight, just to, you know, try and work to like a 1 rep max or something really heavy where you can try and push and get a good squeeze, especially as it's a compound lift. You know, it's very important, and it's an excellent workout for your legs and the full body. Whereas the lunges towards the end, you know, you do about 8 in each leg, and then you want to go for about 10 to 15 of the the dumbbell squats, really just to finish it off. And, you know, the stiff leg deadlifts, you can do anywhere between 8 to 12 depending on how heavy you want to load the bar. You know, you can start off with a lighter weight, start off with about 12 reps, you know, build it up to 10, next at 8, etc. Legs is, it's because it's the biggest muscle in your body. You do really want to have it heavy just so you've got a nice balance into your body, but you want to moderate it as you go through, where you do want to add power, but you still want to be adding the muscle and adding up a little bit of tone into your legs. So as again guys, that is it for this session. Next week is the last week and it is going to be an arm session. So after this, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to start getting into for the gym, but I've kind of got a good idea of good upper body strength sessions that I want to be taking you through, as I'm going to be showing you my routine of what I'll be doing now and how I'm progressing. So I'm going to see you guys next week in the same time in the same place. My name's Jet, and I'll catch you lot again next week. Peace.